Alright, so now that we got all that out of the way, let's look at the, let's look at what's come out here. So we got the gold stuff. So we have a gold, let's see, upper, 2 spreads, a central, and a knuckle. And then we have a silver boost, central, spread, 7, gravity, and another spread. That gravity looks just amazing. It's almost mirror. But go ahead, roll up our sleeves now. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to look at the grooves and the divots and everything. And this part is also pretty dangerous. I would say use an X-Acto knife, which are also pretty dangerous. Don't hold it by the blade like I'm doing. I just have nothing else. So look at the grooves and think about where the Beyblade is not going to be making contact. And those are the kind of areas that would be nice to enhance. So we're just going to scrape away bits of the paint. This here will add detail to your disc that regular painting will not add. I've sat here for the past couple seconds wondering, why is it not scraping away? And it's because I just realized something. What I'm doing is, I'm basically also, I don't know what I've done to my screen, not to my screen, to my camera, but I got it back to what I normally have it on, so that's pretty nice. I would also probably scrape the letter up here too. This looks way better off camera than it does on camera. But my camera monitor is pretty bad. Also, I've completely ruined this upper right here. It's hard to see, but there's a little detail, like a little bit of a texture on it that isn't supposed to be there. That's from me putting too much paint on there and then trying to blow it off. So let's just get the scraping on this too. I've just put so much on here that it's just like gunked up. My hand's starting to cramp. And back to this. I tell you, this really gets to your fingers. Like up in here, where you're having to put so much pressure down. Like, I've hand spun tops for hours at a time. And it literally is easier than this somehow. You can also kind of scratch this with your fingernail, like as a buffer. But if you want to ruin your fingernail real quickly, I'd suggest doing that. Alright, so there's that. There's that done. I don't know why I'm holding it up like this. But, I mean, that's okay, I guess. What else? I have 2 of these Survive discs, so, not Survive, Spread. I guess I can scrape one of them up. Oh yeah, that is much more clear of a difference. Honestly, I've had these spreads forever, because they used to come on a lot of the original Beyblades and Hasbro. So there's that. I mean, not a stark difference in comparison, but I mean, it's kind of noticeable. Now, what I plan on doing with this one, real simple, just everything flat, I'm just gonna scrape. School bus just rode by. All right. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, so anyways, that's this here. And you would never notice that at the top there were two little bolts. Ah, what else? What else can I do here? Oh yeah. I can scrape this flat part off of here and leave the S's. Which honestly is going to be rather difficult. What is crawling up my leg? Oh, it's an ant. I forgot you can turn your blade kind of like this to where it's flatter and you'll get a way bigger surface area. I can't believe I just now remembered that. I've only ever done this a handful of times, honestly, if it doesn't show. This is probably the hardest. This is probably the hardest design I've done yet. Alright, so there it is. All of that work, and that was a pretty good outcome. Sad part is, this one is going to get scraped up faster than this one. Yeah, those are all the patterns I can think of. I should probably do something with this boost, I guess, but we've already established that scraping this paint off doesn't really make all that much of a difference. But this was one of my first discs that I ever got. So maybe it'll show up a little bit. Yeah, no, it's not showing up all that much at all. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, let me know. I think I'm gonna do something kind of different, maybe, next time. If there's any Beyblades or mods or paintings you guys want to see, just let me know. I'll probably do them. I'm about to do my 30 subscriber special pretty soon, which is going to be nice. So, 30th subscriber, have your notification things open, and you could win a special prize. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye. Scraping off the oxidization on this zinc. So I guess this will only work on the gold, or maybe it will or won't. Never mind, I just scraped off like a huge piece. Yeah, that looks a lot... That 7 looks a lot darker. When you face it at yourself, it doesn't really differ. And get this one. So that's how the 7 looks. This is gonna make a bigger difference on these gold. And there's gonna be... It'll be easier or harder depending on how hard you went with the paint. And like I said earlier, go with light coating. I did not do. I hit them with like 3 coats apiece, which was stupid. I was trying to get all sides, and it's a Beyblade disc of all things. Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. It's kind of sloppy right now, but with a little bit of work, that'd look pretty good. I mean, I don't ever use what is this, spread? Yeah, I don't ever use spread, and I mean, like, I would put that on a Beyblade. You'd likely never see it, but, you know. There's little bits around the corners that I could do, too, which I would recommend doing. Be really careful when you're getting on those edges, because if you get on those edges, you could scrape the paint around it. I mean, of course, these are little details. You're never going to see the details of this disc unless it's on, like, a display Beyblade. Because, first off, this is going to be covered by a layer. And this is also going to be spinning at high speed. So, yeah, you know. You know how it'd be. On spread. Any raised part, assume any raised part is going to get scraped, and the paint's going to get scraped off of it. I mostly like using this technique for getting little details that are in discs. Alright, aside from little details around the edges, check that out. Honestly, I think this looks pretty nice. Did I make the screen like 8 times brighter?